Go on, guys, Bree, get one yourself done. And what a great goal! Tonto shoots!
What is up, everybody? You're very welcome back to Leeds Bros for your Tuesday night Leeds news roundup. Hope everybody is keeping and doing well. Throughout the course of this video, guys, we're going to speak about Leeds United already looking at January targets. God, don't we know we need them in them attacking positions. And then we're going to talk about Leeds United current centre-back, Jaka Bijol, who has had a say about his unhappiness of lack of game time at Ellen Road. But before we do get into the video, guys, make sure you're giving the video a big thumbs up. If you're new here, we would love you to hit subscribe as well. And a lot of people are saying to us, guys, that they're not seeing our videos as much anymore. We're still putting out content, probably more than what we always are. But make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any beats here on Leeds Bros, guys. You should be able to see a little bit more then. But let's get into it and let's talk about Leeds United's January moves. And already, Leeds United, again, are being linked with Harry Wilson. And I don't think it's going to go away. After we were linked with him on deadline day, and we were very, very close to getting him, and it was all a big hullabaloo. Leeds United ended up not getting their man on deadline day. But Sky Sports reporter Zinny Boswell has said that Leeds United are understood to still be monitoring Fulham winger Harry Wilson. Nothing has changed with their admiration for Harry Wilson, but Leeds are realistic about their chances of signing him, as Fulham are confident on agreeing a new contract. My opinion on this one, guys, it's one of them. It feels very 50-50 to me. It's one I would like to happen, absolutely, because we know the right-wing position at Leeds United is a position that we're struggling at the minute. We've seen Brendan Aronson flagging on the weekend. Look, we know he doesn't give us that attacking quality. Jack Harrison was brought on the right wing as well. Didn't do much. We've got the injury to Dan James. We've got the injury to Willie Nonto. So that right wing position is, let's just say it's short at Ellen Road at the minute. Harry Wilson is a player that I think will come in and do absolutely fantastic on that right-hand side for Leeds. We know he's very good at set pieces. He's good at delivering the ball into the box. And I think that would benefit Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But I am very 50-50 on whether this signing will happen or not. He is doing very well at Fulham so far this season. And Marco Silva does seem to like Harry Wilson as well. Also, Marco Silva's future seems to be up in the air as well today. There's links with him going to Forest to replace Ange Postecoglou. Football is just gone absolutely mad. But yeah, with Harry Wilson one, guys, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. As I said, I'm very 50-50 on this one. Whether it does happen, as I said, I'd love to see it happening, but it's one of them. It feels a little bit unlikely to me. But we'll see what happens. Let's move on then to another target of Leeds United. And Italian sources say that Leeds United are interested in Italian international Lorenzo Pellegrini. He does play for Roma. I watch a little bit of Italian football, but I do have to admit I don't know a lot about Pellegrini, but I took a bit of a look into him today. So he is an attacking midfielder, can play on that left-hand side, but predominantly plays as the number 10 position. He's 29 years of age, 6'1", so definitely fits the Leeds United bill that we were looking at this summer. And he has played over 320 times for Roma, scoring 56 goals. Was also capped for the Italy national team 37 times, scoring 6 goals for them. So again, he does look a decent player. Did what all Leeds fans do and what all football fans do when you don't really know what a player's like. You go on YouTube and you have a look at him. Does look a good player, but YouTube's not really anything to go off. And again, it's coming from Italian sources. Nothing really credible over here in the UK to say that Leeds United are interested with him. And I think it's just going to ramp up, isn't it? We're already in October. How many weeks we wait? Probably 2 months-ish away from the January transfer window. And we're going to be linked with loads of players as it comes up. What way I'm at with the transfer window, guys, will Leeds United do business? Again, like Harry Wilson, I'm 50-50 on it. We heard Robbie Evans that January is not a window that Leeds United will be looking to do business in, but I think given the squad state at the minute, given what Daniel Farke is saying subtly through all his press conference and post-match, I think Leeds United will have to dip into the January transfer window, especially after that December period. We did speak about it on last night's news roundup as well, that December period for Leeds United, when we have Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City's, Bournemouth, Crystal Palace. It's a really tough run for Leeds United in December. And I think if we have a rough period in December, it might just force the 49ers' hands. Not saying I want that, but I'm just saying it looks like it's going to be a tough period for Leeds in December. So I might see Leeds United go do a little bit of business in January. I, for one, hope they do. I think we all see it across the squad that the squad does need a little bit of an upgrade in them attacking positions. Again, defensively, we look absolutely rock solid in the midfield. We look absolutely brilliant. We just know we're lacking in that final third, and it was evident again against Spurs on the weekend. All the possession, all the shots, couldn't take our chances, and we're just lacking a little bit of quality in them positions. But let's move on and let's talk about current Leeds United defender Jaka Bijol, who is away on international duty, and he has spoke to the local journalists out there about his playing time at Leeds United, lack of playing time at Leeds United, and he is unhappy about it. He went on to say, I'm certainly not happy with the current situation. There's always ups and downs. There's always going to be slight worse situations. You have to get over them as a footballer, and I'm sure my opportunity will come at Leeds. I hope as soon as possible, but certainly it makes me much eager to be in competitive matches. I'm sure these 2 international games come up will be very handy, and I will give my best as always. And look, I think Jaka Bijol has every right to be unhappy. Wouldn't you be unhappy if you're after signing for a new club for that fee? Don't forget, Newcastle were in for him as well. Leeds United pipped Newcastle to the post to get Jaka Bijol. So he obviously came here thinking, he was going to be a starting defender. And look, it was just unfortunate he couldn't start that first game against Everton. And Pascal Struijk and Joe Rodon just got better and better and better. We know Pascal Struijk, the last game against Spurs, didn't really cover himself in a lot of glory. But my personal opinion, I don't think it's enough to see Daniel Farke take him out of the side. So Jaka Bijol for me is just going to have to bide his time for the next couple of weeks to try and get into this Leeds United side. Like anyone else, I'm looking forward to seeing him. There's a part of me going, he's a shiny new toy. Will he be better than Pascal Struijk? Will we be a little bit more solid at the back, attacking and defending set pieces? We know Leeds United from set pieces over the last couple of weeks. It's improved absolutely massively, and it's brilliant to see. And we know Jaka Bijol, that his staff from last season, the best header of the ball across Europe last season. So that makes you think, is it possibly time for the game against Burnley to maybe take Pascal Struijk out, move him out of the squad, and move Jaka Bijol in? And then potentially then we can kind of go from there. Or can Leeds go to a back three? I'm not too sure whether Daniel Farke will do that. But it's good attitude from Jaka Bijol. He hasn't, completely blown it out of the water. He hasn't thrown his toys out of the pram and said, yeah, I should be playing and stuff like that. I think he understands the current situation. Daniel Farke spoke on it as well. And he said that he spoke with the national team manager about it and explained the situation, that it all happened from that first game. He was clearly suspended. And he understands the situation where Pascal Struijk and Joe Rodon playing so well. And it's very hard to break that up. And it makes you wonder what sort of message would that send out to Pascal Struijk? What sort of message would that send out to the rest of the squad if they were playing so well? And just because the shiny new toy that cost you a few bob in the summer sitting on the bench, that you bring him in, you wonder what sort of message that would send out to the squad. And it's a similar situation with Karl Darlow and Lucas Perry as well. Obviously, it's unfortunate to Lucas Perry. I don't think, he's being poor. We can obviously talk about his kicking situation, but Karl Darlow's obviously came in there with Lucas Perry picking up the quad injury. He's been absolutely fantastic. Karl Darlow's away with Wales as well. He's going to continue to play football on this international break as well. So he's going to come back, ready to go and keep that shirt as well. And Lucas Perry's another one of them, a little bit like Bijol. He's just going to have to fight for his shirt. I'd be very, very interested to see when Lucas Perry is fully back fit. We know he's been training for 2 weeks now. He's going to have 2 weeks training over the international break. So it looks like he will be fit and ready to try and come back into that Leeds United side against Burnley. So it's one that I'm looking forward to seeing when we do come back against Burnley, whether Daniel Farke is going to go with Lucas Perry and what sort of message would that send if he does change around. But then also you have a £17 million player sitting on your bench. We must have the most expensive bench in the Premier League at this stage. But yeah, very interesting one, guys. I said loads to kind of break down, loads to kind of digest. I kind of felt as the international break kind of go on, things were kind of quieting down. But there's still a few bits floating around at the minute, guys. But that is it for me, and that is it for your Tuesday night Leeds news roundup, guys. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you have, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Hit subscribe to the channel if you're new here. So mind yourselves, mind each other. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Did forget to say, we'll catch you tomorrow. Myself and Dylan will be back for the podcast live at 8:30. So make sure you drop into that, guys. Get your comments in. We'll try and read out as many as we possibly can. So that's it for me, guys. Mind yourselves, mind each other. Catch you in the next one.